actually fall short of what we expected. And yesterday wasn't a very good day for us in the office. Liverpool capping the whole thing yesterday night. But today we're quite hopeful that we are going to do well, and we are aiming for 100% today. We doubled our effort and actually put in a lot of work in this game that we're about to show you in this very channel. Good morning. Welcome to Betkraft, your home of show bet football analysis and predictions. And today we are about to start. But before we go ahead, we want all those of us who are coming across our videos for the very first time, please take our time to subscribe so that you don't miss out on our subsequent predictions and teams that comes here on a daily basis. Okay. That being said, we head to today's business. We have the very first game, and the very first game is in English Premier League, where we have Brighton who will be up against the Manchester City. Okay, and we'll also look at how both sides have fared. We will see that in the recent past game for the home side, Brighton, they have been able to manage 2 wins as well as 2 draws and 2 losses in the past 6 games of paired so far. And the away side, Manchester City, have had 4 wins out of 6 as well as 1 draw and 1 loss out of the past 6 games of paired so far. And when you take a look at how both sides have fared from the home and away perspective, because we'll see that the home side, Brighton, in the past 10 home games, have been able to achieve 4 draws and as well as been able to achieve 3 draws as well as one loss and 6 wins playing from home. And we side Manchester City in the past 10 away games have been able to win 8 of those away games, and they also have had 2 draws. Coming from those 10 away games that they had. So also when we take a look at how both sides have fared in the last head-to-head, we saw Manchester City, defeating the Brighton by 2 goals to 1, and we also saw the last encounter before this last one, being a draw. But in this very encounter, the league title is at stake, and we expect Manchester City, who is a better side, who have ultimately lost out to Real Madrid in the Champions League, and we expect them to consolidate in this one. We expect them to come up, better in this very game. We expect our side to pick up the spoils in this very encounter. It is our win that's our verdict. Okay, that takes us to the next game, and the next game is in Poland, where we have Katowice, who coming up against Górnik Lagna. Okay, in the past 6 for the home side, they have had 4 wins and 1 loss, as well as 1 draw, and also their away side, Lagna, have managed 3 wins, 2 losses, as well as 1 draw in the past 6 games of fared so far. And when you take a look at how both sides have fared from the home and away perspective, we'll see that for playing from home, Katowice have been able to manage 8 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the past the past 10 home games they've played so far. And the away side, Lesnar, in the past 10 away games, have also been able to achieve 4 wins, as well as 5 losses and 1 draw in the past 10 away games I've had so far. Okay, it goes to show that the home side, Katowice, is doing very well, especially when playing from home. The scoring goals, and the away side, is doing average when playing from away. And in this very encounter, we can also look at how both sides have fared in the recent head-to-head encounter. The last time they met, saw them playing out a 1-1 draw, and also the last time they played at this very venue, saw the home side, Katowice, defeating the Lesnar by 2 goals to 0. But in this very encounter, we looked at the possibilities, and we say that our best option is to go for the home side to either win or draw in this very encounter. It is home win or draw. That's our verdict for this very encounter. And that takes us to the next game, and the next game happened to be in Romania League 1, where we have Hermannstadt, who will be coming up against Petrolul 52, okay, in Romania League 1. And when you take a look at how they are fared from the past in the past 6 games, you see that the home side have been able to achieve 2 wins, 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the past 6 games of paired so far. And the away side, Petrolul, have as well seen 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws in the past 6 games of paired so far. And they take a look at how both sides have fared from the homes and away perspective. You can also see that the home side in the past 10 home games of paired so far have been able to manage 6 wins while playing from home. They've as well had 4 draws. They have not lost in the past 10 home games I've played so far. And the away side, playing from away, have been able to achieve 3 wins playing from away, as well as 3 draws, and also 4 losses while playing from away. 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses while playing from away. So it goes to show that in this very game, we expect the home side to rise to the occasion, because in the past 10 games I've played so far from home, they've not lost. They've actually had 6 wins and 4 draws. So we expect the away side to either win or draw in this very encounter. That's our verdict for that very encounter, and that takes us to the next game. And the next game happen to be in Sweden, where we'll have Jugadin, who will be up against Malmo, okay, in Swedish league. And we know that in the past 6 games for Jugadin, for the home side, they've been able to achieve 4 wins, as well as 1 draw, 1 loss. And the away side, Malmo, have won the entire past 6 games I've had so far. And when you take a look at how both sides have fared from the home and away perspective, you can see that at the home side, Jugadin, in the past 10 home games, have been able to achieve 5 home wins, and have had 2 draws, as well as 3 losses in the past 10 home games they've had. And the away side, in the past 10 away games, have been able to manage 8 wins, as well as 2 losses in the past 10 away games. Okay, and the Jugadin also, in the past last home game they played so far, they've been able to, they defeated the Cyrus by 2-0, and Malmo in the past away game they had, they also defeated Vernamo by 4-0. It goes to show that these 2 teams are doing very well, and they are scoring a lot of goals. But the head-to-head encounter for both of them, so that it shows that the last time it was played in this very venue, saw Jugadin defeating Malmo by 2-0, and also repeating this the fate of K in the previous leg before that one. So in this very encounter, we expect to see a lot of goals, knowing that both sides are scoring, and we expect to see at least 3 goals in this very encounter. Over 2.5, that's our verdict for that very encounter. And that takes us to the next game, and the next game is in Dutch League, Holland, where we have Herenveen coming up against PSV in Dutch Eredivisie. Okay, in the past 6 games for the home side, they've been able to manage just 1 win. They've also had 3 losses and 2 draws. And the away side, PSV, have been able to achieve 4 wins, as well as 2 losses in the past 6 games I've had so far. When you take a look at how these 2 teams are fared from home and away perspective, we could as well say that the home side Herenveen, in the past 10 home games I've had, have just managed the 4 wins, as well as 4 losses and 2 draws in the past 10 home games I've played. That's to say they're doing average, while playing from home. And I will side Paris Saint-Germain, PSV, sorry, in the past 10 away games I've had, they've been able to achieve 5 wins, as well as 3 losses and 2 draws while playing from away. Okay, and in this very encounter, also putting the fact that the league titles is actually at stake between them and Feyenoord, we expect to see Paris PSV, rising to the occasion, picking up the spoils. They always like to win. That's our verdict. That's for that very encounter, and that takes us to the next game. And the next game is in in Denmark, where we have Denmark Division 1, or have Fredericia, who will be up against Aalborg in Danish Division 1. And in the past 6 for the home side, they've been able to win 3, and they've also had 3 losses. And the away side have managed 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss in the past 6 games I've had. And when you take a look at how both sides are fared, from the past 10 games, you'll see that Frederica, playing from home, have been able to manage 3 wins from home. They also had 2 draws, as well as 5 losses while playing from home. And their away side, Aalborg, have been able to achieve 7 wins from away, as well as 2 draws and 1 loss while playing from away. It goes to show that the away side is actually doing very fine, and they're scoring a lot of goals. And we'll also take a look at how both sides fared. From the head-to-head perspective, we could see that the head-to-head, in the past 4 head-to-head, have produced in the past 4 head-to-head have been able to see Frederica winning on 2 occasions, and then Aalborg winning also on 2 occasions. And what of note is the fact that it has produced a lot of goals. Over 5 points, over 5.5 on 3 occasions out of 4, and the other one being 4 goal victory, being over 3.5. So in this very encounter, we know that these 2 ties always produce a lot of goals. So we expect to see at least 3 goals in this very encounter. So over 2.5, that's our verdict for this very game. And that will take us to the very next game. And the next game that we have is in Nigeria Premier League, where we have Rivers United, who will be coming up against Castina United. In the past 6 for the home side, Rivers United, they've been able to achieve 4 wins, and as well as 2 losses. And their away side also have had 4 wins, one loss and one draw. And when you take a look at how both sides have fared from home and away perspective, you could see that Rivers United in the past 10 home games have been able to achieve 8 wins as well as 2 draws. It goes to show that they do not lose their match at home. And they always find a way to win. Okay, and away side, Castina United playing from away have not been able to win any match playing from away. They've actually had 5 draws and 5 losses while playing from away. Okay, goes to show that in Nigeria League it is the home side who is always picking up the victory. And in this very encounter, you can as well see that the past time both times have met. We'll see that the last time Rivers United met Casina United in this very ground, saw Rivers United beating them by 3 goals to nil. Also, and so we expect, putting all that together, we expect the home side, Rivers United, who is actually playing from home and doing very well at the moment to pick up the sports in this very game. It is home win that's our verdict for this very encounter, and that will take us to the last game of the day, which happened to be in Serie A, where we have Udinese, who will be coming up against Roma. Okay, and Udinese in the past 6 games have been able to manage just 1 win. They've had 4 losses as well as 1 draw in the past 6 games they've had so far. And the away side, Roma have had 4 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the past 6 games they've had so far. And when you take it down to how both teams, how they fared from home and away perspective, you could see that Udinese playing from home have managed just 1 win in the past 10 games. They've had 5 losses as well as 4 draws while playing from home. And the away side, Roma, playing from away, have been able to achieve 5 wins from away, and they've also had 3 draws as well as 2 losses while playing from away. And in this very encounter, we could also look at the head-to-head performances. You could see that the past the past 3 head-to-head meetings, I've seen Roma defeating this side on 2 occasions, and then Udinese having the upper hand on 1 occasion. So in this very encounter, we expect Roma who will be doing their best to be able to maintain a European position in Serie A. So we expect the away side as Roma to pick up the sports in this very game. Okay, away side to win. That's all about it. And that concludes our our tips and predictions for you on Betkraft today. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope you to get goals going today. And remember to always also play responsibly. Do not play with all your fortune. Try to play with what you can afford to lose. It is a football game. It can go either way. A lot of things do happen. Okay. That being said, tomorrow is another day. Okay. But until then, I wish you the best of luck, and I say keep winning.